Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler Fikes. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Today, we are going to be fixing yesterday's problem. If you saw the last video, you know that I kind of messed up on the Duramax. So today, we're going to be fixing that. Basically, I tried to color match a trim piece on my own with sandpaper, a couple cans of spray paint, and clear coat, and it did not turn out at all the way I wanted. So I reached out to a professional in the field of paint matching parts for vehicles, and got it done by Mid-South LED. I'm gonna link them down below. If you need any custom lighting work done, custom door handles, mirrors, headlights, taillights, third brake light, anything, go over to their website, check them out. They have a super wide variety of automotive parts, and they actually do a really good job. I looked into them before I placed an order with them, and everything looked super good. They're really thorough. The products come out super clean, and I ended up getting stuff for my single cab, which you'll have to subscribe to see the next upload that will be pertaining to that truck. And then obviously I got stuff for this truck because we're fixing my mess up where I tried to do this myself and it failed miserably. So if you're just here for the how-to, skip ahead to the time shown on the screen, and that's when the how-to starts. But if you're here for me and the story, stick around. So first thing is first, if you were not here for the last video, this is what we covered. I took the black trim piece off that was OEM, paint matched this one, and put it on. I did not link this product at all because I was not a fan of it. From the adhesion method on the back to the bolts in the front that didn't really fit, it didn't turn out too well, aside from my crappy paint job that left little flakes. You know, in some spots it looks good, and in some spots it just really does not. I sanded it, I alcoholed it, I put 5 layers of paint, couple coats of clear, and it just didn't turn out right. So I was thinking I was gonna be a fan of these little hoops too, and I am still kind of behind the idea. I kind of like the look of it, a little wider, but not at all gonna be okay with this that we got going on. Obviously, this line is where the old guard used to be, and it left a wear mark that is scratched right through the paint and the clear coat, and I'm not super happy with that, so I'm definitely gonna be covering it back up for now. And like I said in the last video, I eventually want to get the truck painted the same Olympic white that it came from the factory, but maybe throw a little bit of blue flake in there, and then do the same with the undercarriage. I already have part of the suspension done, just the traction arms. Nothing too crazy, but these are all much more expensive down the road projects. I think something in the near future, also from Mid-South LED, could be those taillights and third brake light. Get those color matched white with the truck as well. And now let's check out the new tailgate cap that came in this nice little package. And you can see they put some fragile things on there, so hopefully this was well taken care of. The box isn't too beaten up. I did already open it. That was from me. That's a good sign. Packaged up really well. It's got a sleeve, and underneath that sleeve it looks like it was very well wrapped in some styrofoam paper stuff. And there it is, and my first reaction is just wow. That came out super good, super clean, as I expected it to, but wow. That has a super shiny finish, super smooth, super reflective. I don't know how this guy turned this crappy rugged plastic material into this piece of art where it literally looks like it could be part of the metal on the side of the truck. Super happy with how that turned out. So now, as I promised, if you're here for the how-to, first step is gonna be to get rid of the old one. So I'm gonna put my new one off to the side in a safe location. Don't worry, it's in good company with the bikes in the meantime. So the first step is gonna be get your truck and get to the back side of it where we're working. Now, if you are here for a how-to, I'm assuming that you have the factory one as shown on the single cab. So I'm not gonna be telling you guys that you're gonna have to take those 4 bolts out, because that is applicable only if you have an aftermarket one that uses 4 bolts. And if you already have an aftermarket one that uses 4 bolts, you probably have already changed it once and don't need the how-to, so you're probably not watching this video. However, if you are and you do have 4 bolts for some reason, just take them out, and then everything else will be as follows. So I am gonna take those 4 bolts out right now, and then all you have to do, first step, super simple, and I'm gonna show you on this truck without actually doing it. First, you get your awesome slow open tailgate. That Amazon product is also linked down below. And you're gonna get something flat and plastic and start working underneath this get your hand in there, pull it from the front, and this whole thing peels off in one big piece. It's a little bit of a slow process, but just work with it. The whole thing comes off. It's going to leave residual underneath. That's fine at the moment. Just that is step number one. So get this thing off the truck. And once you remove the old piece, dispose of your garbage correctly. Now, I got to be honest with you guys, it's not going to come off that easily. I had already taken it off, as you probably guessed, and just boom, there it goes. Now, you're going to be left with some residual underneath. This is just the sticky stuff that was holding the old one on. What you're going to want to do with this is get a heat gun. It's going to make it come up way more easily. And then you're going to want to get yourself one of these guys. It is going to save your thumb, because rolling this stuff with your thumb, I'm speaking from experience, will give you a blister. And then you're going to want some kind of alcohol, acetone, brake cleaner, goof off, whatever you got, to get rid of all that stuff so it ends up looking like this, like how a truck should look on the paint without any gunk on it. You want this surface to be very clean and ready for adhesion to your new cap. The new cap comes with sticky tape on it, ready to go. You just got to peel a little piece off, and then we're going to get to putting it on the truck. But step number two, once this is out of the way, get all of this stuff out of the picture. Like I said, one of these little plastic scrapey tools, looks like a razor, but it's plastic, is going to be your best friend. Definitely a heat gun and some type of compound remover. So step number two, get all of this stuff off. I'm going to do that now. Now, before anybody comes at me for using brake cleaner on paint, this is going to be completely covered. Paint's already marred up from the old cap anyways. We don't care what it looks like underneath here, even though it does look pretty good. And we are going to commemorate with today's date and a signature. And in case anybody ever takes this thing off and sees the underneath of here, they'll see this and they'll know where to look. All right, and once you have the old one off, the adhesion material completely removed, have written whatever you want to write underneath, because it will never be seen again. And you can see this surface area is prepped and ready to go. You're going to carefully bring the new piece over to the truck. All right, and when you're ready to get it onto the truck, definitely a second person will be helpful. So we have recruited some help. What you're going to want to do is get the bottom one tabbed off like that, so that you have a nice little spot to grab and pull. And then the top one, you're going to take off completely. And now you're going to take the top one off completely. And then we are going to rock the top onto the back side. Make sure you get both sides lined up evenly. So get it back and ready to rock down. Have one person hold the side in, the other person hold the other side, and then just roll it straight down. And then really smack the whole thing down, get a good grip on this side. And now we're going to close the tailgate. And now you're gonna slowly take a little bit off. Be pushing down on this while you take it off, so you get everything stuck all the way down, and just work down to the other side. And just like that, it is done. So it's really a super straightforward and easy process. Just work down the whole thing. Make sure you're pushing the entire thing on, and that you don't hear any stickies like it's sticking and coming up when you let go. I worked the whole thing with some help and got it all to sit nice and flush. Looks so much better than the last one. Not just quality of paint wise, but I like the style a lot better too. You can't see that line, you can't see the holes, and it blends in with the truck. So now, like I said, the next step is brake lights. And let me know what you guys think about the final product. If you think it looks better than black, as in from the factory. Now, personally, I think with the white, it goes well. With this truck, I don't think it would be as cool of a look, especially with all the other black stuff that I got going on this truck. But let me know what you think in the comments. And just real quick, look at that quality. It matches the metal so well. That came out absolutely perfect. Couldn't have done it better. And that is gonna do it for today's video. Just a real quick how-to and a fixing of the last video's mistake that I made. Like I said, tried to do something on my own and it just didn't turn out quite the way I expected. So as I have said before, do it right the first time or end up doing it twice. In this case, we ended up doing it twice and it definitely turned out right the second time, so I am happy with it. I think it ties the back end of the truck together really well, matches that color matched tailgate handle, and looks a lot better on the truck than the factory one did, just being black and old and all torn up and not really fitting the white and chrome scheme of this truck, and definitely better than the one that I tried color matching on my own. From the holes in the tailgate, the line, the sticking out further than this one does, it just didn't really go with the clean style that we were going for on this truck. So like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to see more projects on the channel soon. And until the next one.